Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this googly-eyed witch's broom. So it's super simple. Let's go through what you're going to need. You're going to need some googly eyes, a crochet hook, a size H, a pair of scissors, and a tapestry needle. And some yarn, and I'm gonna do orange and purple for my next witch's broom. So I'm gonna start with the bristles of the brush, and this one I just did I didn't cut the bottom like I did this one. So you can choose however you want the witch's brooms to be, but you know, this one looks fuller, I thought, but it doesn't matter. So what you're going to do is I'm going to start with the orange, and I'm making the bottom part of the broom. And I'm just going to wrap it around all four of my fingers. And I'm going to do that until I have 25. You can do more, you can do less. I think this one has 20 and this one has 25. But I'm going to do 25. So let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. And so what I did is there's a spot here. So I took the googly eyes and I just put the little loop over my fingers that I have over my fingers and I stuck the googly eyes up through those. And so it's just wrapped around, and I'm going to cut my working yarn, making it have a longer tail. And then I'm just going to cut a little bit of a length. Not too much, but long enough where it'll blend in. And then I'm just going to wrap around the bottom part below that googly eye little loop, and just going to make it a little knot. And then I'm going to tighten it as tight as I can, keeping it as neat as I can around the bottom. And I'm doing this with the eyes to the front, so this part of the broom with a knot is in the back. And so next I'm just going to put a double knot on that after I've tightened it as tight as I can. Now you could put some glue in there if you want, but I think it's fine. So there's my bottom part of my broom, and I'm just going to trim my little ends. So there's the bottom part of the broom. So now I'm going to take the purple yarn, and I'm going to make the broom stick. And I'm going to take a length of the purple and just pull it so I have, probably 3 feet of yarn, and that's more than enough. And then I'm going to make a slip knot with that. And so I'll have a really long tail. And what I do is I take my crochet hook and I tighten it on my loop, and then I insert it through all of those loops that I just made on just the one side. So I try to stick it in there. It'll take you a second to get it in there without, there it goes. Trying not to get the ones from the front or break yarn or anything. So there's my hook is in that that loop. And then I'm going to take not the end that I just have a little long tail from, but the working yarn, and I'm going to pull that through all of those loops. And then I'm going to wrap my tail the opposite direction that I'm crocheting in. And there's my first little thing. I'll show you again. So I'm just going to wrap my tail from forward to be behind, and then I'm just going to grab my loop and crochet through those. So I'm going to do that again. So this is my tail, and this is my working yarn up here. So I'm just going to continue to wrap that around there until I've made 14 stitches. You could do 13 and make it kind of like a little thing for holidays, for Halloween, make it kind of creepy, I guess. And so I'm just going to continue to make my stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can leave it at the 13. That's what it looks like for 13 stitches. And then here's 14. And then you can chain 1. And then I cut my working yarn. I give it a tail so I can pull it up and I can weave it down. And then this I already have, I'm going to take it with the, I'm going to cut a little bit of it because I made it too long. And I'm going to put those together and just thread my tapestry needle. And I'm just going to weave it underneath that back part of that witch's broom. So I'm just going to weave it in and out of there. If you can see, it's purple yarn. I should have used a brighter color. So I'm just going to weave it from behind from one of those loops, and I'm just going to weave it down through there. So I have like 3 or 4 stitches of that weaved in. So I'm just going to cut that, and there you have a little witch's broom. Now you could go another single crochet if you don't like how thin this is. Then, you know, go back down, crochet back down that with a single crochet or double crochet, however long or wide you want it. But, and then you can snip the end. And then you just have to finesse it. And then now you can leave it messy like that at the bottom, or you can trim it up and make it as even as you can. So there's my witch's broom. And this I just did to show you, so you knew what it looked like without that. So I can do this way. Cute little googly-eyed witch's broom. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.